Alright guys, so last Saturday before we opened, I got the outdoor line put up. Don't worry, the garage door still has plenty of room to close. There was a comment asking a few days ago if it can close with this, and yes, as I was building it, I was testing it. I tested it like 2 or 3 times while I was building it to make sure nothing, like when I put the plywood up, and then when I put these 1x2s up, and there's still 4 or 5 inches, you can see that it'll close with, so that's good. So I got this up today, I just said that, but that'll be really good. I'm thinking the way I want to open it is start off with the garage door closed, have all the actors waiting either here or here once we open, and this may not work on Friday or Saturday because we may not have a crowd at any point when we open, but it'll definitely work on Halloween, and have the garage door be closed, and you know, we'll be walking in and out of here and they'll see this, and this door will kind of be treated like the door where you're allowed to break character when you go in and out of it, but when you're coming out of the slaughterhouse door or you're going in there, you are in freaking character the whole time. And so we'll have the whole cast waiting either here or here, and when the garage door opens, maybe we'll have 2 people waiting here, and they'll come out and look at the line, and then 1 person will pop out of here, and as they go through, they'll start filtering back into their scenes, so it won't ever be like the whole cast is out on the line at a time. And then at the end we'll have Court come out just holding the chainsaw, and we'll have him have warmed it up like 5 minutes ago, just walk down by the house and warm it up, and then come back in through this door and just be waiting back behind here, step out and rev the chainsaw. And then that's when I'll have like a barrier or something here that prevents them from coming in here. That's when I'll move that so they can come into the main queue. And I'll come out last because I'll probably be the door greeter. So I'll come out, I'll be the only actor that comes out after Court, bring them in here, and let them stand in here for a few minutes before I let them in, so that A, the first group in line still gets to experience the queue, and B, that the actors can get to their places. So that'll be very good. I think that'll be really effective. So yeah, that's all I've done so far today, guys, but good progress though. Alright guys, so I've gotten a few things done. First off, I think you guys are gonna like this. Oh, I don't know if I ever showed this, but I did this like a week ago when I got, or no, that was Wednesday when the guys were over. I put that in, so that looks cool. But you guys are gonna like this. Da-da-da! Got this metal grate in here, blocking it. It doesn't span the whole gap, but that's why I got these. And it's just wired on there, and I just have the 1 wire on this end because there's 3 screws going in here. So it's pretty sturdy, and it sounds good when you hit it with a machete. Nothing yet over here, but I'll get to it. And then in the basement, actually I'll go this way so you can see it walking through the normal way. Sorry. I put in, I mean, it doesn't look great, but it'll do. I'd rather have it than not, even though it looks kind of cheesy, because the rest of the basement looks kind of cruddy. But right here, got the staircase from last year put in, so that looks decent. And then I put these on there just like they're railing rungs, so that looks alright. I'll put a roof on here, and then I'll just stack some props on the stairs, and that'll look decent. I'd rather have it there than not, rather than just filling in this whole wall, so I think that's a good accent, because I have the shelves underneath here that they're resting on, so I like that. So let me know what you guys think of that. And then I also brought in this old table. This I haven't used since 2007, which was the year I built it. It was like one of my first props I ever built. So I repaired it because the legs were just nailed in, so I screwed them in. But I figure good way to pay homage to where I come from and how I got started haunting. You can still see I had a bunch of those like cheesy glow-in-the-dark stars all over it, but I'll leave that one there. The other ones have just fallen off over the years, but that looks good. Still got to paint the brick wall, so or paint the lines on the brick wall, but I'll pull this out when I do that. So, oh, also got flaps up here, and then got a body bag hanging here. I'll put in one more, because I have 2 total, so that looks good. And I think that's it for now, guys. So I'm going in to eat lunch, but there will be a little more after this. Alright guys, so this is actually going to be the last video of the day, but I got corn stalks tied on here. That looks pretty good. I still have a few left from my mom. And I did graffiti in the alleyways surrounding the Cuddle Shack, and that looks really good. I'll warn you guys beforehand, a lot of the stuff is just inside jokes, so you guys wouldn't get it. So I apologize. But you can appreciate the artsiness nature of it. And see all this stuff. Darku, that's haunt related. And also 2007 is the first year of the haunt, so that you guys can get. Oh, that one, you guys, is probably pretty universal. Hashtag YOLO, hashtag swag, hashtag go to hell. Then all just this stuff, that stuff, that stuff, that stuff, that stuff, all this stuff. You can see that looks really good now. That whole building looks a lot better than this whole alleyway, and everything looks pretty good overall. Looks good from this angle too, so yeah, let me know what you guys think of all of this, because I think it looks pretty good. So, alright, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think. Alright, bye-bye. Alright guys, so I've done 3 things so far. It's Sunday, by the way. I got this gate installed. It's a little big, so it's angled, but it works. It achieves its purpose. And it's not too narrow there. Like, hopefully people will come out this end of the towel and feel the chain link and think they're stuck. And then it'll take them a minute to realize to come through there. And then here it's a little narrow, but that's good. I like that effect. And then in here, put those 2 boards up there, because now I'm going to do this whole scene up to 8 feet, so that, because this wall is the only one left, and I'll just screw in some scrap plywood to bring that up too. So that looks good. And then Hell's Gauntlet for this Actor Cove, I brought in this door, screwed it in, and that works well for that. It fit almost perfectly. There was an 1.5 inch gap, so I just screwed this in, and that works really well for it. So now I'm going to work on this gap. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. Alright guys, this door's in. I also got this panel in to kind of close the gap because it wasn't quite all the way over. So let me show you. I also got that in because the ceiling here is going to be 7 feet. And I'm just going to do a flat 7 feet. A flat 8 feet out to there, and then a flat 7 feet from then on. So that'll add an intimidation factor that I kind of like with the ceiling going down a foot. So there's this door, and then this door. Both don't close like to the point that this locks into the hole, but whatever. They'll stay closed when they're closed, so that works good. I couldn't have the door so it swings the other way like that, just because that's the way the frame was, that's the way it was pre-screwed into the frame, so this actor's just gonna have to scare quick through there and then come all the way around and whip it open. I understand it would be faster the other way. I'm just freaking lazy. And speaking of freaking lazy, I was gonna have that hanging from like a beam that came out, but I just screwed it into that wall and it looks good enough now, so that's that. I'm just trying to get things crossed off. I'm trying to get it so that I'm trying to get so that by tomorrow I'm done with everything but lighting, sound, fog, and cobwebs and roofs. And then Tuesday I can start with those. And some of the lighting's already done, some of the cobwebs are already done, some of the sound's already done. So it's not really a ton left to do, but getting close. So I'm excited, guys. So guys, a lot is getting done. I got the rules posted here on this kind of old looking piece of ply. I'm gonna have that up here-ish, screwed into the beam spec behind the camo. So that'll look decent. I gotta post the rules, and they obviously don't fit the setting, but I mean, you gotta do that. And then I worked in the basement, so I'll take you there next. Alright guys, so I got this tricycle under there, but more importantly, bringing back the ceiling crasher above the stairs. So that'll be really creepy because it'll get pulled up and it'll be standing way above the stairs and then fall down. I don't have it rigged on a pulley yet, but you can get the idea that it's going to be kind of intense. So yeah, and I'll have this blocked off with more stuff because I'll put like chicken wire or like the plastic alternative of that there so that people don't go reaching, oh, what's that? And then have their fingers get broken. Not that anyone would likely do that, but there's always that one dumbass that you have to protect yourself from. Also, I'm just doing lots of little things. I got a beam bracing here. I got lots of beams everywhere. There's probably a few other little tiny things, but they're not of huge importance. So I mean, I'll just show you the gist of what I get done pretty much from here on out with all the build days left. But I'm getting close. I think I'll be ready. So that's it for now, guys. Alright guys, so I'm going to go in after this video, but I'm just showing a few things that I got done. There's a ton of stuff. Like I got those in there. I think that was earlier before the earlier video. But little details and stuff at this point are all that's left of construction. That's in there. That's up there. There's one. It's hard to see here in the mine shaft. Very hard to see. I also got the actor hole covered in the mine shaft with just hanging burlap. Again, really hard to see because it's dark. But rest assured, when I do walkthroughs, I'll have flashlights so you can definitely see everything clearly then. Got burlap hanging in this actor cove. Really narrow to squeeze through, so it'll be more like a passageway than an actual scare spot. And then here I got all this. I think I showed you everything in here. Oh, got that there and that there. So that looks good. And then got the Bubba's sign up. So I'm gonna head in now. Tomorrow my goal is to get everything construction-wise finished. So that's mainly this area, the little hump over this. A lot of stuff in here that has to get wrapped up. And then that's basically it. And then just a few things in this scene. But other than that, we're really close. And then Tuesday I'll start on roofs and lighting and all that stuff. So it'll be good. Alright guys, that's it for today.